Juice stream yippee.
I don't think that counts as parasocial, Dally. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that's what parasocialism is. I think you can only really be parasocial with the streamer. I don't think you can be parasocial towards each other. When you hang out in these streams, it's important to clarify that you're not like my friend in that I don't know you on like I'm not talking to the whole chat here, not just Ali. I don't know you on like a personal level. But if you call someone else in the chat a friend, they're just your friend. If you guys hang out and you know each other and you spend time together, that's just a friend. Tang, my goodness, you guys bring out Tang like a lot. He's like a staple. I mean, sort of. I would say that a lot of people would call other people friends. I'm your enemy. This is true. Can you be parasocial with someone if you're their enemy? Like if I started calling a streamer that I watched, if I was a viewer, an enemy, is that parasocial? I think so. But Luan is my number one enemy. That's just fact. So. Oh, you meant chat. Anyway. Hi, everyone. As you can probably see by the fact that I'm sat here, I did not go to MegaCon. Long day. It's like a 2.5 hour train ride. When warm house roof money. I did enjoy my sandwiches. For those that didn't see on the
13 whole months
in the Discord, thank you for the 13 whole months.
Fast.
It do be, don't
got
it?
Some exciting news.
Oh?
I've got a consent appointment to go on testosterone in a matter of days. So by the time the subathon rolls around, I might have a whole new voice for
amazing.
Modcast
Oh my
Soch
goodness.
07.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy that
Hello,
humans have
nice
like
sweater.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
Humans have like we're wielding biology. It's cool, no? I saw a post the other day, you might have seen it too. It was someone's hand, their wrist being like, no one told me that these were the effects of, I believe it was estrogen. And their wrist went from masculine to feminine. And I had never stopped to consider that even by the back of someone's hand, you could see like masculine traits in I hadn't considered that aspect. It's sick. I had no idea that. I mean, to an extent, but to the point where it's like actual other parts start changing is really cool. I really think it's cool how humans have learned to wield the tools of our body to do different things. Like we figured out which bit it was, and then we figured out how to distill it and then have it in a concentrated form and then give it safely. Whoa, crazy. Very cool.
We love the sweaty yippee. Less than 33.
I look like a bumblebee. We're going to be doing some hardcore today. And I'm trying out a new playlist. It's a jazz lo-fi playlist. So we're just gonna break it down, if you guys don't mind. Oh, I thought I was loading for the world, but I wasn't. I hadn't been doing that. I was just wait for it. Is it gonna come through? Sometimes it just decides not to. There you go. Sometimes you've got to update it. Oh, okay. Ooh, get it, Owen. Yeah, I am endeared by Tang as well. Best purchase ever made for me. Thanks, Luan, for blessing us with this little guy. This little dude. Me. That's me. When you're being mean, this is who you're being mean to. He's just so perfect. Okay. 1 point no cooldown. What would that achieve, realistically speaking? Wall question. Might we want to get rid of the granite? By that I mean the polished granite. I feel like it's a bit too blocky, a bit too defined. Couple of don't. I'm going to put it in for the rest of the build and then decide. I just think it sits too neatly. Don't get rid of it. What would you replace it with? Just more granite and brick. I think it feels weird that it's just there. It feels out of place and it feels abrupt. It looks like Tetris. Like there's just Tetris blocks in my build. Pink glazed terracotta? What are you on about? Once you add details, it will blend nicer. I'm willing to humor it for the time being. We're going to need a lot of clay, so let's go get some. Chat, the plebs are complaining about ads. Textures shading. Like gradients. Maybe. I'm happy with what we did here yesterday. But I need more. More clay. So let's go... What the heck? Look at this just random wall here that I must have put at some point for the project. You're not late, you're not late. You're perfectly on time. You arrived exactly when you intended. We can get rid of this bit. I'll fix that later. How are we all doing? How's everybody's day been? The squid farm? That won't affect the squid farm. It'll be fine. Good, good. How are you? I am well. I met up with Toby today. That was cool.
Evil Ducky 1 gifted a tier 1 sub to cup0f_Joe. They have given 4 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much for the gifted sub. I literally just woke up. Welcome to the world. Yeah. Saw Toby for a coffee. And my day started with a stream. Wow. Wow, what an honor. Well, this is like, no, my stream. Yeah, I don't mean yours. I'm streaming right now. It's a new type of streaming I'm doing. It's called Just Watching. I just watch a bunch of other streams.
I'm off to school and boarding my flight, so I won't see everyone for a little bit, but have a good stream. Smile.
Boarding your... Mate. Long school commute. That's
Last
busy.
night, I got the thought to create a fake Pokemon based off of a Brazilian Minecraft YouTuber Jazz Ghost.
Ah.
I am currently drawing said Pokemon right now.
That sounds cool. It's Saturday. Well, yeah, presumably they have to start now if they want to get to school on time and they're boarding a flight. Crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the sandwich fiasco. So Crow and I went out yesterday and used the Too Good To Go app to get some surprise bags of food from various stores. Namely, M&S and Pizza Express. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't 32 blocks of cheese. But it wasn't dreadful. It was 14 M&S sandwiches and 2 cannellonis, which are basically just like lasagnas, but slightly different. After you talked about it, that's crazy. It's doing the rounds right now. 12 sandwiches because we ate 2 of them. So it was 14 sandwiches. What are you talking about? Wait, was it 12 or was it 14? I can't remember now. Soil carbs. That was my lunch today. Lava. Oh man, look at this yucky wall. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this bit. How many sandwiches? 12, I believe. 12 sandwiches. Which we paid like £9 for. And each one would have been £3.50. But they were reduced to £1.25. But then they were reduced further because it was like too good to go. So yeah, overall not bad. Not bad. You said 18? I thought I said 14. It doesn't matter. It really is not an important part of the story. The important part is sandwiches. I might go out and do it again if I happen to find myself in town. But long day. A bit of a long travel to get some sandwiches. What the heck is this? What is this round water hole? Pond. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Why did I just hear a... Oh, that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it a lot. Oh, this is a bad idea. I don't know why I did that. You thinking straight, mate? Never. Yeah, the voice has really got a hold of me there. That was crazy. Glad that there was another little spot here that I could go to. Oh, good. Wow, wait, that was really weird. Wow, I went far. Where am I? Oh, I see. Okay. Imagine I came up and it was just like a different. I was like somehow at like 100,000 by 100,000.
Recommendation?
No. They're my sandwiches. If I recommend mine to you, then you'll take the good ones that I want. I would recommend cheese and onion sandwich, grated onion and grated cheese. Put that in a sandwich and have that. That's my recommendation to you. You have that. Enjoy that one. Grated onion. Why so aggressive for no reason? What do you mean? I just shared my favorite sandwich with them. Now they get to enjoy that sandwich too. Make sure you eat all of those ones. I've got Domino's on the way, a little Sunday treat. Man, they must... Do you live where Grove is going? Does it take a day for Domino's to get to you? That's crazy. Huh. DoorDash video comes in a week. It's like a promise. This chat is so good. We're on one today. I don't know what's happening. Wait, you can get renewable clay, can't you? What is it? Mud. I could get a mud. I could make a mud machine. Door walk. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you can get a mud machine. Turn that mud into...
Cheese and onion sandwiches are good, especially with tomatoes and pickles.
Right, well then it's not a cheese and onion sandwich. That's like saying a margarita pizza is good when you add sausage and roast peppers on it. You've just changed what the sandwich is now. Sorry, I don't know why. I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed or something because I'm really snappy today. Don't step out of line, chat, apparently. I don't know who this Owen is, but he's quick. Hey, Gemma, how's it going? Steps out of line? Witty. I will make the sandwich. Oh, now I feel bad. It's some more the sandwiches. Yeah, I guess I'm just like, you know, really particular about the sandwich. I call me a bit of a sandwich connoisseur ever since I started.
Hyatt is minus 47 Celsius. I do not like it. Stay warm.
No, it isn't. It is not minus 47 Celsius. Unless you're just were you being hyperbolic? Not in Brighton, not in anywhere. It's not minus 47. I think they were just being dramatic, chat, and that's okay. I think they were just being like over dramatic to like hit the point home. And you're right. It is cold. It is in some places. I guess Saturn maybe. You've got viewers in the Arctic. Okay, I need to now double check. Am I wrong? What's the coldest place we can get to? Antarctica is 98 degrees minus 98 degrees Celsius. Alaska, maybe? How cold can it get in Alaska? Minus 12. Okay, that doesn't feel right. It's currently minus 9 right now. So you can get to minus 94 in the eastern Antarctic plateau of Antarctica. In Canada, how cold can it get in Canada? Can drop below minus 50 Celsius. Daily average temperatures are minus 15. So you are having a record breaking. I stand corrected. It can get that cold on planet Earth. In my mind, minus 50 just felt like unobtainable. Can and will drop. It wasn't even just a bit of like science. It was actually a threat in disguise. Hey, how's it going, Lake Strain? Good to see you again. Crazy how it can become like minus 80 in the eastern plateau of Antarctica and yet is still not as cold as it feels stepping out of the shower in wintertime in a not very heated home in the UK on an average day in January. Insane what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis here in the UK. Honestly, how do we survive? Such a hard life. Such a hard life. I honestly don't know. If I won the lottery, you know how they say if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. There wouldn't be signs for me because all of the things that I would spend the money on would be like things that nobody else would ever get to enjoy unless they stayed around my house. Like I'd implement a system where when you turn the shower on, the bathroom got like super heated so that when I stepped out of the shower, it was just as warm out in the air as it was in the shower. So that it's like imperceptible stepping out of the shower. There's no like, oh, it would just be a sauna shower, yeah. Keep going. Heated floors. Yeah, but like proper heat. I mean, that's the sign of wealth really, isn't it? Heated floors. That's a pretty good start when someone... You know, what's another one? Heated driveways. Somebody's heating up their driveway. Hey, what do you do? What are you doing for a living? And excuse me? And are you hiring as well? Can you imagine how expensive those things are to run? Or your car's cold tires? No, in case it like rains and then freezes over. Heated toilet seats. I don't know, Abolish. I feel like a heated toilet seat isn't as much of an energy input as a heated driveway. But I like the input anyway.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. Had some Discord drama. How y'all doing? What's going on?
We're collecting clay. Do you guys remember? Oh, this might be kind of telling my age a little bit here, showing my age. Does anyone remember the Kickstarter solar roadways? Okay, we've got some yeps and no's. Okay. Solar Roadways was a Kickstarter for, I want to say like 500,000 or something like that. And it received multiple millions of investment of cash. It was essentially a roadway design that followed like a hexagon pattern that could then slot in and tessellate with other hexagons to make a roadway. It was made up of recycled glass, so it was durable, but also had the concept that you would change the infrastructure of how electricity was carried. So rather being through pylons, like wires across the country, it would be in like sealed tubes going along the runway, which would power the solar panels, because that's how they would get their energy. They would be each one would be solar powered, because the idea being is that, I mean, take Australia alone, has so much heat bearing down on it, so much sunlight bearing down on it every single day across all of its roadways, that if we replaced all of the roads in Australia with solar power roadways, we would be able to power the entire world, was essentially the maths that they were going with. And it had this promotional video, which was like, it's a cool idea, right? Well, stay tuned. It had this promotional video which really captivated. It was like the first kind of Kickstarter of its kind that primarily focused on just throwing information about how good this product is with a somewhat charismatic voiceover and PNG. It was essentially the original PNG tuber. I'm actually going to go try and find it. I'm pretty certain they swear in it, so we're going to take away the family-friendly tag real quick. Solar Roadways Kickstarter ad. Or maybe it didn't swear, because it says... Oh, here we go. This is so 2014. You will understand exactly what I mean within the first few seconds. Not to bring a long gone name YouTuber back from a long gone YouTuber back from the brink of irrelevancy, but this is like straight out of Tobuscus's cute win fail editing style, which will be a massive flashback for some of you. But here you go.
Solar freaking roadways.
What are they?
They're solar freaking roadways.
What do they want from me?
Well, they're solar freaking roadways. Okay, so actually this time, what is it? It's technology that replaces all roadways, parking lots, sidewalks, driveways, tarmacs, bike paths, and outdoor recreation surfaces with solar panels. And not just lifeless, boring solar panels, smart, microprocessing, interlocking, hexagonal solar units. No more useless asphalt and concrete just sitting there baking in the sun, needing to be repaved and filling with potholes that ruin your axle alignment on your sweet ride, bro. These are intelligent solar panels. Replaced a panel at a time if damaged or malfunctioning. They're covered with a new tempered glass material.
We were not going to watch this whole thing.
To meet all impact, load, and traction requirements. Oh, and did I mention that they're also solar panels? They generate electricity. They generate capital. They pay for themselves, and they keep paying more because we're not going to run out of sun for like 15 billion years. That lowers the cost of energy. Unlike
so there you go. Like, bam, 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 bam. Really fast editing, really succinct. And you know what? I wouldn't blame anyone for watching that and thinking, oh, this is the future. Absolutely, I'm going to invest in this. because you don't, you know, if you weren't savvy enough to do a little bit of research, did they go anywhere? No. As far as I am aware, with my very, very brief amount of research a couple of years ago, I'm pretty certain they took the cash and ran. I mean, hey, last I was on the interstate, I didn't see any solar panels as roadways. I think the closest they got was putting solar panel driveways, because people could consent to having their driveway ripped up and solar panels in, but there was no way you were ever going to be able to get any government body to agree, oh yeah, we will just rip up 100% of our roads and replace them with these tiles that we have no idea what they could possibly do in a couple of years. But like you can see, it's not just like a hypothetical. You see in the video, you're like, those look pretty good. Those look solid. They've clearly made them before. So there's certain states in the... Did they manage it? Have they done it? Is that what you mean when you say that? Or are you saying, imagine trying to say that to certain states? I want nothing more than to be wrong. Why is there just a pillar of Netherrack there? I would really love it if it turned out that they did put some on roadways. But as far as I am aware, no dice. Why did we start talking about this? Well, what was the segue? Heated driveways? Heated driveways! So the point is that they would have thermal, like, chips, conductors that could heat themselves so that you'd never have any road ever freeze over again. Because if the temperature would get too low, they would just heat themselves up. There was also, like, other functionality where they were saying... The minecart is off again. No, that's fine. Yeah, there was also things like if there was a moose on the road up ahead, it would be able to sense the weight and communicate that weight downstream from the panels to roads that were coming up like 500, 600, 700 meters away, being like obstruction up ahead, slow down kind of vibe. So all of these ideas were like communicated in the ad as like, this is what we could do if we had solar roadways. And it was all very, very convincing. Alas. You can't always trust Kickstarters. But you know what Kickstarters you can trust? My illustration Owen's Used TV art book coming out on sale in 20%. And you can buy it for the low price of 100 pennies. That's just £40 again, isn't it? A year's worth of savings. Cara, thank you for the prime. 40 doubloons. That's all it costs, yeah. 40 doubloons. Why am I doing this? Yeah, we give the doubloons to Luann. She doesn't do anything with them. She just likes collecting them. You wouldn't deprive her of the doubloons, would you guys? That's not what you're saying you do, is it? Is it your art? It's not my art. Maybe I would do a little doodle in the front of it. Just for funsies. Are we sure that fortune doesn't affect clay? I have a fortune figure. I may as well check. Yeah, you're right. Worth checking. Yeah, that would be a great dupe glitch. Send me the image for build. Ah, nice looking. Cool. yeah, I look forward to trying to replicate that in some way. Japan uses pressure tiles in certain areas around trade station and area population walking to convert walking into energy. That's sick! Oh, that's so cool! Cube. That's very cool. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have solar roadways in my head now for the rest of stream. Oh, in fact, not cool because it got shut down. Did it really? That's now suddenly not cool. You mean solar frickin' roadways? I feel like that's just on the edge of family friendly. I can put family friendly back on now. Yeah, like you can tell that they're trying to be quirky and cool with the word usage. But also they don't want to alienate parents and young kids from the ad. So they added in the quirky freaking. No freaking way, dude. Lily Tiger, thank you very much for the prime. Much appreciated. What a bunch of hullabaloo this is, eh? What a hullabaloo it is to get a bunch of clay, grab it all, mine it, turn it into balls, cook them into bricks, put them back into bricks. You're totally tubular! Thank you very much for the 10 beep boops, Mr. Gumby. Gumby. You missed some? That I did.
You have too much clay, right? Can we eat it?
I don't have too much clay. I don't have enough clay, if anything. Actually, the opposite of that. Too late, ate it. Right. To the docks of them. Get into the docks. I'm gonna have like a if I ran a monarchy streamed, oh not this again. If I ran a monarchy streamed branding, I would use the Peepo debate that Bex made to have a command called exclamation mark to the docs and then like somebody's username, and it would like make a little character appear on the screen and walk forwards and then get put into like the docs that you get held in, and then they would get like one message that would act as their last word, and then they'd get beheaded. AKA banned. Chat's like, oh, maybe, maybe not. Chat's like, do it. How long have you been planning this? It just came to me just then. I just thought that'd be a funny idea. How long for ban? Permanent. It's a bit dark. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. They probably won't be able to see anything afterwards. Ceremonial banning. Maybe we do it as a timeout. That took a turn I was not... Sorry, did you hear me say monarchy and your brain didn't immediately go to corrupt beheading? That's crazy that you didn't draw that one-to-one. I feel like that would be a go-to, no? Sorry, what did I miss? We're beheading people, aka banning. Right, so these are full, I assume. Yep. Let's get this cooking. 2,
Honestly,
3, 4,
whenever I
5,
hear the
6.
word monarchy again, I just get flashbacks.
After heated debating. Can I be this little jester that entertains you while people make you bored to the point of begging? Absolutely. You're hired. Do a little dance. Do a little dance now. Come on. Say, entertain me with your silly words. And do ha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha. That's in my head what you're doing. Is this not going? Has this stopped? Oh, it stops down there. Have you ever seen such a little lad? Nay!
Hee hee. This should have been my 10th month, but you know. Account reset and all that. Regardless, I hope you are doing well,
Oh,
Owen,
yeah, of course,
and you as well, chat.
Thank you very much for the
I
2
look
months.
forward to watching all the content and being a part of an amazing community.
Thank you, thank you. How do I do this now? Watch me fall on the floor. I'm gonna need to take this. Mate, being a jester back in the day must have been so unbelievably stressful. One wrong move and you're done. You're cooked. I wonder what jesters there are from history. I might go look that up in a second. The ultimate try to be funny challenge. Why do you have the coldest moves so I can stand still? Oh, what the heck's happening here? Oh, sorry. Come on, come on. Why is this now suddenly, like, weak? There we go. Keep going. Something's causing this to slow down. Do I have any spare? I got a good... Hello, how's it going? What's the new bit? I wasn't able to check it out yet. It's, Why is... Wait, is this not doing any... This thing is having an absolute meltdown. Oh my gosh, and it's got clay all gunged up in it. Maybe that... Oh, of course! The weight of a minecart dictates how far it can travel. So because all of these are backed up, it's not accepting any more. And so it's got too much weight, which means it's not making the rest of the way there. There you go. Grabs it, disperses them. Nice. Good stuff. Doop doop. Shove that in there. We're getting bricks slowly. Okay, I'm going to build this over here away from the hoppers. So the new build, it's the same as the one we did yesterday. It's like the decoration for the... What's it called? The moss farm. That was the coolest maneuver. Thanks. Right now it looks like a big red square, but once we've finished putting down all the brick and stuff, we'll be able to add the details. Owen, show off. Not really. I just needed to get up onto the clay. I didn't do a backflip while doing it. There we go. As in factory build? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one you mean. There we go. Okay. Chuck all the clay in here. Right, why is this not getting anything? Is this also backed up? Nope, it doesn't have enough lava. How was the con? I did not go. I mayhaps would have gone if there was more people, more of you guys going. But I don't believe there was. And in fact, anybody that I knew of is going. For my audience, that is. What con? There was a convention in London called MegaCon. Where's that getting sent to? Nice. Good stuff. Except how do you power the rail on the hop underneath? What do you mean? What, you sitting at the con? I'd feel so bad. Go. Okay. Oh, decorated pots. I forgot about those. Oh, we'll definitely use those for some chimneys later. It's just empty, just a nameplate. Oing man. Make one for sillies? Sure, yeah, okay. No, wait, it costs bricks. That's 1 brick's worth of stuff. I'm not doing that. It's crazy. You're crazy. There we go. We do not need it right now. This is true. Famous jesters in history. Jester. History. A jester was a member of the household of a nobleman or monarch employed to entertain guests during the royal court. Jesters were also were AFKing, by the way. That's why I'm just waiting here. And the discipline continues into the modern day where jesters perform at historical themed events. I'll look for women jesters in a second. During the post-classical and Renaissance era, jesters are often thought to have worn brightly colored clothes and eccentric hats in a motley pattern. Their modern counterparts usually mimic this costume. Jesters entertained with a wide variety of skill. Principal among them were song, music, and storytelling, but many also employed acrobatics, juggling, and telling jokes, and performing magic tricks. Much of the entertainment was performed in oh gosh, I would be one, wouldn't I? Much of the entertainment was performed in a comic style. Many jesters made contemporary jokes in word or songs about people or events well known to their audiences. In ancient Rome, a similar tradition of professional jesters was called ballatrones. Cool. Jester's privilege. Jester's privilege is the ability and right of a jester to talk and mock freely without being punished. As an acknowledgement of this right, the court jester had symbols denoting their status and protection under the law. The crown, cap and bells, and scepter, maroret, mirrored the royal crown and scepter wielded by a monarch. Cool. End of the tradition. After the Restoration, Charles II did not reinstate the tradition of the court jester, but he did greatly patronize, different to patronize, the theatre and proto-music hall entertainment, especially favouring the work of Thomas Killigrew. Though Killigrew was not officially a jester, Samuel Pepys, in his famous diary, does call Killigrew the king's fool and jester, with the power to mock and revile even the most prominent without penalty. Interesting. AKA silly privileges. Yeah, pretty much. Woman jester in history. Male and female jesters. Mathrune de Valois. also known as Mathurin Valfol, Mathurin the Fool, from 1589 to 1627, was a French jester. She was a jester of the court of French kings Henry III, Henry V, and Louis VIII, successively. Mathurin is noted in the registers of the court with the position Plaisant, which was the title of female jesters of the court in the 16th century France, of which there was evidently several, such as Mademoiselle Sévin, the jester of the Queen of Navarre. She is the most known of these female jesters. She was an employee of the court as a whole rather than of a particular person. She is first noted at the court of Henry
in fiction.
III.
No, don't laugh at me, I'm sad. Jesters actually, I can be mean to the king and sometimes be the king's right-hand man. BTW, hi chat, hi Owen.
Hello. She was She was known for extravagant costumes, complete with blah, blah, blah. She was famous for a sharp wit, and there were many anecdotes about it. One of them was on an occasion. This is what I was looking for. I wanted recounting of stuff that they said. One of them was an occasion in which a lady in waiting complained that she did not like having a fool at her right side, upon which Mathurin jumped to the lady's other side and announced, "I don't mind it at all." That's sick. That's sick. That's crazy. Because the person complained about having the jester to her right. So the jester walked over to the other side of her so that the woman was on her right and then went, "But I don't mind it at all," implying that the woman to her right was a jester. Mathurin was known for being a fervent Catholic and was said to employ her comical talent to convert someone back to Catholicism by their laughter. Wow. She was mentioned by a contemporary author who noted her alongside with the court jesters, blah, 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 and stated that they were all fervent Catholics, blah, 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 blah. She was present in 1594 when Henry IV was wounded by the assassin and arrested him herself. Mathurin is who was arrested the youth who attempted to assassinate Henry IV on the 28th of December. This youth, who had glided into the apartment unperceived, struck at the king with his dagger. "Devil took that fool with her tricks," cried. "Devil take that fool with her tricks," cried his majesty. Mathurin sprang to the door and, barring the passage, prevented the escape of the king's assailant. Despite this, the king, well aware of her Catholic sympathies, had her arrested as a suspected accomplice. She was, however, able to prove her innocent and was welcomed back to her position at the court. What the heck? Man, kings suck. I got really scared then. I got really worried that she was going to get killed. That would have been so classic of history. She saved the king in a valiant effort that went down in history, and he beheaded her for it. Jane Fool was an English fool. The Queen's Fool. Personal life, da 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 da. In the account of Anne Boleyn, bills for caps applied to her female jester are recorded. The name of this jester female is not mentioned.
How do you spell the last one's name, please? I want to make liking her my personality.
Here, if you just type in woman jester in history, you'll get the stuff that I am. I'm trying to see what... No, there's no recounting of any... Jesters in history. Oh my gosh, I literally mentioned Anne Boleyn once and you guys go crazy. Okay. So Geoffrey Hudson. As a child, Geoffrey was presented to the Duchess of Buckingham as a rarity of nature. Okay, sure. Well, that's just redactive. Okay, I'm trying to look for ones that are fun. Peripherals, da da da. The Sumerians saying something which has never been occurred since time. Blah, 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 with the height of... Nah, okay. There's nothing. There's nothing. Honestly, Mathrin did it better. Okay. Let's get back. I think we've probably looked at enough to do that. I will try and collate some good jester moments. How are we looking? Lovely. Much better. I still don't think this is going to be nearly enough. I'm going to be totally real with you guys, but... Okay, let's take what we got and try and finish the wall. No convention today. I decided not to go. Granite, granite, granite. One stack there. I need a bit more granite. Because we weren't there. That's why, chat. It's because you weren't there. You let me down. I got there and went, where are the Juice Cafe members? And the security went, what? Sniffle, sniffle. Do 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 boo do boo do boo. I think I want it to come out to here. Yeah, that's where I put it. I am actually quite excited to detail this. I think it will look really nice when it's done. It's like watching Twitch. Did you not see us? Ah, oh, drat. Not again. Nice. I high-five Sparrow when we saw you and you ran off. Oh, man. Huh. Doo-doo. Is anybody here planning to go to European TwitchCon? The machines itself is so small. Yeah, but we're going to add other modules on. So it's going to get a lot bigger. No, I'm not European. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you got me there. Not I. You're already getting into the... Where's your posse, dude? No, don't come up. Don't come up. Don't do this. I'm building. I don't have time for you right now. Where is Twitch gone? I don't know. I just assume it's in Europe. I'll take you by the shoulders and shake your teeth and make bell noise. Bell sounds? Why would I make bell sounds? Because I'm a jester? It's not even taxing yet? It actually very much is. Yeah, I don't know what their process is for choosing different places.
Can I come into the out now? No, you cannot come into the out now /ref.
I'm a jester, then who's leading this kingdom? Oh no! A fool among kings, or a king among fools, or we're just all fools. There's no king here. Or it's democracy? Okay. Okay, buddy. Maybe this is the fool, eh, guys? Hey! Sorry. Sorry. Was that naturally generated? I hate to tell you guys this. I built the factory in New Life. It did not just spawn there naturally. You lie. I do not. That is not a structure that exists in the mod pack. In the same way that, like, I went. By the way, how's the minigame you're working on? It's done. I'll get to that in just a second. Yeah, so I hope you appreciate that I went through the effort of building that entire building off stream. Couldn't even do it on stream because it would reveal stuff. Just so like I build it, I walk away, I come, what is this? Who built this wonderful building that's perfect for me to build stuff in? I think people thought it was naturally spawning, yeah. Okay, that was enough. That was enough, guys. What was that, like 1.5 stacks? That wasn't actually dreadful. It was a really good build. Thanks. Luan gave a lot of help with it. Oh, look at these dudes. Oh my gosh, he's coming all the way around. Which one? The copper factory. Do I need any advancement with pillagers? Yeah, I do actually. I need to shoot one with a crossbow. Well remembered. Do I really not have one? I thought I did. There's no way. I just want it. Oh, there you are. Boop. Does it kill you with one? It was kill you with one. Cool. Thank you, Abolish, for the heads up. That was good. Boop. Okay, let's get to work. Keep it going. We're doing well. Oh, hang on. We're just going to here, aren't we? What are you guys up to tomorrow? Is it a Sunday tomorrow? It's a Sunday tomorrow. Sleep. Nice, yeah. Nice, good. Good idea. Like that. Like sleep. Show with my boyfriend. Oh yeah, I'll be going too. Not with your boyfriend. I'll be going by myself. Who? I think you're missing something, Django. I think you heard something and didn't hear the next sentence. Planning idea out for a video. Oh, cool. Abolish content. Let's go. Yes, that's what I was saying. Baldur's Gate 3, perhaps. Nice. Sick. I like Baldur's Gate 3. Good game. Boop. Oh, we're almost there. I think we'll have enough bricks to do this side if I can get some more from here. What was I saying? Yes, the minigame is done, I think. I would... Oh, wow, these are still going. We got a lot in here. Whoa, we got loads. Oh, this is sick, guys. We're going to have more than enough, I think. Phew, finally. We're actually making some progress. The minigame is done. I had a small mishap where it all burnt down at one point today, but I reverted the server I was working on and managed to get a previous save of it where it hadn't burnt down. So, that almost sent me back.
I've got to spend the whole of tomorrow planning my mum's birthday party without her figuring it out.
Oh, tricky. Good luck. So yeah, I think we're basically ready. We're probably going to get some beta testers to have a little go at it, double check if anything's broken on it. And if it isn't, then we will move into getting some creators together to play it. And then if that's fine, then we will get a form out on the Patreon to get Patreon members to play it. And then after that is done, we will release it for public use on the Patreon. Hup, hup. We recruit internally for our beta testers, but maybe we might pass the form out to some of the community if they wish to. It does require you signing an NDA and a couple of other things, which of course means that you need to use your actual like name and address. So if that's something you're not comfortable doing, probably best not, because of course you don't actually know who we are, and so it's best to practice internet safety. If you're under the age of 18, no ages in chat please, then you'd have to get your parents to sign it. It's a whole thing. But yeah, we will internally, as in like with moderators and that kind of thing. I don't want to give that stuff out. There you go. That's why I clarified. Okay, boop. Okay, I think that is good. I want to know what new height we are going to. Oh, we actually went one over. Oh, no, we didn't. Wait, did we? Hang on. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, no, we're good. We're fine. Jump. Sorry. That's okay. The intrusive thoughts one for a second there. We're going to have more than enough here. This is great. Doop, doop. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Mm-hmm. That tool. Gotcha. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to have it go out one and then up one. That's the plan, but that's for another day. I think we're probably going to end up going up to... What I'll do is I'll just quickly shove some blocks here. Could you trim off the top of the stuff, or do we want it big and tall? I think we want it big and tall. This has been measured out because this is going to be doubled again. And 9 blocks above this would equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And then we need a little bit of space at the top for an actual, like, roof. It is a pretty big build. Might be one of the biggest builds that we've had so far. In terms of, like, height, because this one ain't that tall. And the mega base is over there. It is wide enough to have one there and then there. Oh, no. I mean in this world, it's the biggest. Sorry, yes. The oak, yeah, I mean in... sorry. Sometimes I say things and I forget that you guys can't see in my head, so I'll put in all the parameters that what I meant. It is going to be the biggest overworld in this season build in this area that isn't the copper base. That's what I meant. What we can't see. Don't. I think this is a good height for the rest of the build. Hup, hup. Okay, and we'll go here. I don't want to. Best not. Let's have a nice stream today, chat, where we all get along. Oh, there we go. It's much nicer when the roof is shorter, because it doesn't require nearly as much brick. You've made yourself a slushie in this economy? Okay, there's that. Let's continue it. Keep it going. Boop. Okay, I think we need to, yeah, now we just need to do this whole length of this one, which is going to be big. This is probably going to be the one where we run out of brick on, but it's fine. Yeah, we're running out already. Hopefully the furnace is cooked up some. Chat, if you could have any animal as a pet, it has to be, it can't be mythical, it has to be real. And you can guarantee that the animal will enjoy itself. It's not like it's not an animal that's, you know, you could argue, oh, elephants need constant stimulation and they need big spaces and stuff. Like, it would be content with whatever you give it kind of vibe. Interesting. Monkey, dove, or big snake. Those are two very different things. Octopus. Octopus would be a pretty sick guy to hang out with, I think. I feel like octopuses are pretty chill. How are we doing on lava here? Big crab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like a snow leopard would be very cuddly. That's a pretty cool answer. I think mine would be elephant. Provided that I had an enclosure big enough for him. Even if he would be happy in a small area, I wouldn't want to put him in one. Komodo dragon would be pretty cool. So the chest on the end is full of lava. I think I emptied it recently. Although I am not enjoying how much the rest of these are eating up all of the lava. Okay, but that should help cook us up a little bit more. You know what? I'm just going to take from here and put it into there. There we go. Fixed. I don't know what the question was. I just assumed snake was fine. Imagine we're all like saying random animals and you go, snake! And we all just like stop and stare at you like, what's wrong with you? You're sick. What would the question need to be to elicit that kind of reaction? Weird. Someone also found it so. I found it so cool that someone. Yeah, that was wild. That was crazy. What a strategy. Snakes are okay as long as you're responsible with them and don't terrorize them. But that applies to pretty much any animal. What's your favorite mammal? That would do it probably. If the only way that I feel like it could kind of get that kind of response is if the question was, if a gunman held a gun to somebody's head and you had to say any word that wasn't snake, what word would you say? And someone went, snake. That's how ridiculous of a scenario would you have to find yourself in to have that kind of question. That's so silly. I still don't know the actual... Just what kind of animal would you want to hang out with if you could hang out with any animal and you could be sure that the animal would like you? I don't blame people for choosing snake. I can totally understand why they think they're cool. My only concern is... I don't feel like I am in tuned enough with the way snakes behave to be able to feel like I am hanging out with one as much as I am just feeling like one tolerates me. Like when you play with a dog, it's pretty clear. It's like, oh, okay, whoa, we're playing. Oh, grab tug of war. It loves this. And I feel like with an elephant, likewise, throw something, it'll bring it back. You kind of get that vibe. Can you hang out with snakes? Can you play with snakes? It's just a vibe. But it's like a content vibe. It's not like a playful vibe, is it? It's sort of like we are mutually comfortable in this scenario.
Okay, but snakes give little hugs when they feel warm and safe. It's so cute.
Oh, that does sound quite sweet, actually. Yeah, I feel like you can hang out with a snake, but you can't play with a snake, which is fine. I don't think it's a bad answer. I just think for me personally, I would want an animal which is a bit rambunctious, a little bit silly, which I think Snow Panther would absolutely tick that box. I came in here to try and get some more gunpowder. Cool. A trash panda. I feel like they're so misunderstood. Bless them. How is nothing... Am I that far away that it doesn't spawn anything? I cannot connect with them in the same way with dogs or a kibby or a horse. Or... Yeah, I get you. What about the rabies? But that's not the raccoon's
What
fault.
animal shall we give all the small orphan children to play with? Snake slow head turn. Anyway, fun fact, snakes lack the part of the brain that loves.
Mate, you did not just dunk on all of the snake lovers in the chat. They were having such a nice time. You soiled it. I'm sure that a snake loves you, chat. I'm sure that you can get the snake to enjoy your company. Oh, don't fly directly into the pole that almost killed you in the first place. I came back to snake slander. Not for me! If Carl Corvus asks, I'm a big snake. Good. Yep. Lovely. Okay, so we have...
I'd say for me a lemur or some lemur type animal.
You know what? I might even take this down by a couple as well here. Maybe a little bit on this way. Someone in chat being like, You're not gay. Wrong? Just straight out the gate. Snake, good. Yep, lovely. This is not long enough. This, I think we need to go further in order for this shape to make sense. Yeah, I'm going to hate myself if I don't. The shape language would be really odd. Huh.
This is how dangerous parasocial relationships form.
Sorry,
Snakes don't love you.
Sorry, I'll get you,
Snakes can't love you.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. Is your name with an underscore? I can't remember. It's with 2 underscores, isn't it? Oh, Luan. Oh, no. Luan said something and got in the way of somebody getting timed out. And got caught in the crossfire. Luan just went, remember when we were... No, don't feel sad. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Oh, it was a little bit funny. It was a little bit funny. It was the abrupt, random... Yeah, it's the fact that it happened instantly. You're like, my goodness. Whatever did I say? Oh, dear. Amazing. Oh, it's okay. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on. I was trying to click a thing and timed out, and then I panicked and retimed out. It's okay. It's okay. It was a mistake.
Chat. I just wanted to say good luck to all those who applied for mod positions. Good
That's
luck.
today.
Y'all are great. OGTV support. OGTV support.
I got to look for applications today. As in, like, I have to look through them today, but it's not happening today. I think it's happening in a couple days. I think I gave myself a couple days. Let's go out to, like... Even just, like, that much is more than enough, I think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's got to be out twice. Okay. Crunch, crunch, the blocks noises.
Oh, that reminds me. Why no VIP apps? Not interested in any ways BC way ye too much stress, but does that hold on in the future?
The way you phrase. Not that I'm interested in anything, not that I wanted to or anything. Yeah, while somebody has a VIP badge, they can't be put into the mod team because I don't want people to see the concept of getting a VIP badge as the, like, progression path to becoming a mod. There's a very big difference between someone being a VIP and someone having the capabilities of being a mod. No, actually, I didn't want to. Don't. So the more you protest, the more it does. I'm so busy, there's no way I could even. But just out of curiosity, why? When they lose the mod, not one mod, when they lose the VIP after the 2 years, which reminds me I need to go back and remove some people's VIP because I forgot to, then it'll be fine. Ooh. Spare me. We shall see. Dango Unchained. Diango Unchained. Diango, you're exempt because you're a channel artist. As in, like, the emote artist.
Not that I'm interested or anything, but when. Thank you, not that I'm interested.
I see how it is, chat. Not want VIP anymore because they can apply for mod. Okay, that's almost enough. I think we're good.
The funny thing is, I remember you were
I'm
like, you
VIPing
can't
yourself,
buy
does not
VIP,
count.
but do you remember how I got it?
You can't buy VIP. Do you remember how I got it? Was it with channel points? I can't remember. That was a bygone era of my thing. Why are we mining now? Because we need deep slate. They're selling those hoodies on Kickstarter. Oh no, yeah, I do know. I do remember. That's how you got it, yeah. You can buy VIP, but to be honest, you probably should have had it anyway. How do you get VIP out of curiosity? It's sort of just a vibe thing. There's not really anything specific that you can or can't do. Well, there's actually a lot you can't do to get it. Yeah, there's a lot that just exists. Where the heck is the stone cutter? Like this. Docs is Owen.
I may have missed this because I had to go for a tad bit, but how do we apply to be a mod?
It's in the Discord, but it's probably closed by now. Where the heck is my stone cutter? Where did I put it? What? See you later, bye. What? And even though some would consider it backseat gaming. That's crazy. In the smelter building? It must be, right? It was in that... Wait, what? Oh, hidden in the corner. Thank you. Yeah, there's not really anything you can do to get VIP. There's people who have been around for less than a year that have got it. There's people who've been around for more than a year. There's people who've been around for like 2+ years. It's not really like a time thing. It's just sort of a vibe thing. It's a vibe check, for real, for real. Okay, we need to kill some creepers, or we are going to be in trouble. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to put another farm in the building. There's no guessing. I think Lithuania, honestly, is probably the quickest and will be the quickest to ever get it.
Minecraft?
No, not my kind of game. Oh, one rocket. One rocket and a dream. Spawn. Who's the and you have to answer Owen. Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes. I don't want to go into the forest. That's where things get a bit dicey. Yeah, I much prefer games like Don't Starve. No, if Minecraft was more realistic, like, you know, you couldn't break trees with your hands and you had to like pick up a stick and a bit of flint and make a flint knife and then cut some grass in order to make it into a vine strapping thing that you could use to fasten some flint onto a longer stick. So then you could use that to get more bits of flint. So then you could use that to get a stone pickaxe. That's the kind of game loop I want. That sounds much more interesting rather than just punch tree and get wood and stone. Boring. You all saw Isn't that a mod pack? Is it? Sign me up. Have you heard of IRL Craft? No. That sounds great, though. Chat, maybe I need to be a little more obvious with my sarcasm. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit... If I don't reconnect with my long ancestors when I play video, but then am I really engaging with my monkey brain? Huh. That's why I play Bioshock, because we all know we came from that. Oh, look, here's the lava pit. I should probably cover that up. Oh, creeper. I'm curious about something. That is true, I am just saying that. Recency bias. I thought confirmation bias was my favorite type of bias, but I just heard about recency bias, and I think it actually might be my new favorite.
Hi, Owen. I have a question for you since TTS is so readily available. I've been wondering if we're allowed to use your characters in selling stuff. Might have phrased it wrong,
by the way, chat.
but an example would be like selling a seed. Owen keychain, art drawn by the person themselves, of course. Okay, thank you.
I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Luckily, this isn't dodgebot. The amount of missed arrows. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Blooming Hawkeye over here. All right, let's see you do this. Goodness me, you show them one Filza clip and suddenly the expectations are monumentally higher. I'm going to bed. See you later. I'll make the sandwich later. Okay. There's no way they made that sandwich, chat. No one's going to go for the effort of grating onion. Are you kidding me? Where are...
BTW chat, do you remember when Owen almost hoofed in hardcore? I think that stream crashed 10 minutes later, or was it the next day? But anyway, did anyone else got really scared when Owen fell?
Which one? It crashed? What? I'm lost now. The hole? The stream didn't crash. No, it's like a group therapy. Now, does everyone remember the time? How did that make everybody feel? Was everybody upset by that? Who was nervous? There's a show of hands. It's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. This is a safe space. Owen, the hole, Owen. Here we go. Why need a creeper farm when you can just wait for nightfall? Well, oh, that's an arrow. But Owen, the hole, Owen. You need your shield? No, I don't. In your hotbar? Oh, I guess. They didn't deal that much damage. Oh, you mean in case like a creeper? I guess it does nothing. Hey. Hey now. Quit it. I think that'll do. Yeah, it's not a very efficient creeper farm. I feel like I should make a bigger one. Or I should just AFK somewhere. Sleepy time. Oh, we snore. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. No, right. I timed that perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. He says, not having any paper. There we go. Got some. Yippee! Planned. Calculated. And we're good to go for a long, long while extra now. Good stuff, me. Well done. Yippee. Yeah, go. Okay, what's next? Oh, yeah, this thing. Very well good. Very well good. Sploosh. Okay. I'm going to go one more out.
I've always found it really funny whenever a chatter says they're late to stream. I see it like coming to stream is a part-time job and they must be there. Very silly, lol. It
is silly. You can't be late for stream chat. except for some of you. You know who you are. And it's not the mods. That's not what I'm talking about. It is my part-time job. I'm earning money. That's crazy. How do I get on that? I want to earn money while I watch stream. Oh, channel points, right. Yeah, I forgot about those. If I turn this into that, then I can turn it into that. You're back up to 250k? That's wild. It's like a chore. Thanks, chat. Appreciate that. No, that's cool. Thanks, guys. As well. Very nicely made. Oh, thanks, mate. It's very kind. Thanks, mate. Yeah, mate. He who is not used to like getting compliments about his building style, so he's like, thanks, bro. What's happening? I just joined. Welcome. We are building Big Square. We're building an enclosure of this farm. We're almost done with the outside. Random question. What happens if someone has already redeemed, does it again? What happens? Asking for a friend. There is no way that you can get there before anybody else. Nothing happens.
Hey Owen, how are you? Also, what's your favorite SMP you've been a part of?
I need you to be a bit more specific. Like, favorite character to play? The one that I felt was the most successful? Nothing happens? Well, they've already redeemed it. What else can I offer them? The channel? Boop, boop. You're just favorite in general? Can't. Sorry. That doesn't make sense. Favorite in general for what? Am I allowed to get it? The get it? You want free merch? Am I allowed to redeem? Yeah, if you want. Yeah, sure. It's open for anybody. But you can't redeem it on behalf of somebody. It also like doubles in value every time. So yeah, Luan can redeem it just to make the price go higher. That would be pretty you'd be on a real hater arc. Okay. We have got the general shape in. I would like next to do the flooring, I think. which I'm going to use as a mix of dark oak and deep slate. So if we grab this and we turn this into deep slate tiles like that. Don't redeem in Belgium. Yeah, no, yeah. Don't redeem it if you're from like Belgium or like Sweden or Iceland. Thank you. Because none of the stuff I send you will ever arrive to you.
Your favorite to play?
Rats. There you go. Now we know. You're a rat. I'd be a rat. Doo-doo. Oh, I did not mean to strip that. That's a shame. You wouldn't be king of the jungle, but still, I'd be social and ferocious and with it. There we go. Rats, 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 rats. You're such a German enjoyer. I love Germa. Bro, I found Germa and then rediscovered him for myself again like 10 years later. I used to watch TF2. You found him through me. I actually used to watch TF2 videos where I watched him play as a spy. And he had this whole bit where he would look out for people who were new to playing
Oh,
spy.
right. For no particular reason, can you give me a random sentence?
What up? And he goes a random sound. That's yours now. You can do it that way you like. How do you spell that? Bwab. That's a sentence. That's a sentence. It's got an exclamation mark. There's punctuation there, beginning and end. Just like no is a sentence. Can you, Owen? Can I need a translation. If you need a translation. Can you make a sentence with 3 words, please? Yes. I am Bwab. There you go. You just bone meal one of them. Have you been going around bone mealing individual ones? That's crazy. I think also it only counts
Right,
if you...
just keep in mind, you did that to yourself.
No, you did that to me. You didn't... You could have given me more context. Are you going to embroider the word "proud" onto a thing and give it to me? This machine is crazy fast. How far? I feel like the floor should go here. Anyway, yeah, I found Germa through TF2, which is crazy to think about for me. And then found out, and then he stopped doing Team Fortress 2 content, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not watching this anymore when I was a teenager. And I was like, I wonder what he'll do next. And then I became a streamer, and then was like, oh, that's Germa. He streams now. Yo, Jack to December, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? Okay, how many blocks have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We are doing a 2 wide build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beep boop. I have an idea. Go ahead. When it was only one person, I think that's fine.
So slash
doesn't have to
serious
be only
question
one
slash
person.
in a fight, would you rather have to fight a single horse-sized
Oh my
duck or
gosh,
10
what is it again?
duck-sized
Of
horses?
course, 10 duck-sized horses. Sorry, I was trying to figure out which way around it was. That question is... We've been over this many a time. Bro, one horse-sized horse could kill you. Imagine what a duck-sized a horse-sized duck could do. You do not stand... Anybody who chooses to fight a horse-sized duck, rest in peace. You will not make it. You won't make it 5 seconds. One peck is all it would need to kill you. I'm so glad that these lined up being even. Both sides. That would have been so sad. What is a duck-sized horse going to do? In what way would... I could fight 100 of those. Yet horses only have a good kick to them because of their size. If you make them the size of a duck, they're suddenly not intimidating at all. Yeah, prey animals are terrifying. The only reason chickens haven't killed all of us is because of the size that they are. Mate, a goose-sized goose is enough to break your arm. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll have another one in the middle of this. Thanks, Luann. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What have you done? Why are you being nice? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Something's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ha ha ha,
6,
okay
7,
never
8,
mind,
9,
I
10,
didn't
11,
realize
12.
this was such a vulnerable spot. Sorry, I'm gonna curl into a duck-sized ball. Bye.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but you'd be surprised how often, as a streamer, you get some questions that are just have such obvious answers. Whenever I go into Phil's chat, I have to be on my best behavior and refrain from going, "What's he building, chat?" Because it would be so easy, and it's such an easy way to get the context of what I'm looking for. But there's a reason he has an exclamation mark project command, and it's because he incessantly gets that question. I'm pretty certain, like, it's like a banned phrase. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty certain his mods are on top of it. I get it a substantial amount, and I don't even have as big of an audience as he does. I have people coming in being like, my stream title will be like, making a bone meal farm, and people will come in and being like, what's he doing? It's like, okay. I don't have the project command. I definitely should. But it's because we're not work. What doing? What doing? Yeah, it's because I'm not doing a project right now is why I don't have that command. Do you want a command for it? Yeah, I mean, if you want to make one, that would be cool. Thanks.
What doing?
What doing? Aren't all these farms prepped for a project? In a sense, yeah, but it was sort of like in between projects right now. You little parrot, you. I'd be a great parrot, I think. I used to take care of this African grey parrot called Ozzy, who would swear at customers. I'd have to insist that it wasn't me that said it. I've told this story many a time on stream, but he would also do things where like people would come in and he'd be like, they'd be like, does he talk? And I'd be like, yes, sometimes, but not always. And they're like, oh, okay. And they'll like sit there and try and talk to him and generally just like vibe. And he wouldn't answer them. And then occasionally they would leave.
What's he booing chat? His great niece?
He would then wait for them to turn around and walk away. And as they were leaving, he would go, bye-bye. And they would turn around and be like, what? Was that him? And I'm like, yes, that wasn't me. And they'd like try and get him to talk again, and he would just refuse. I feel bad for him. This pet shop that I used to work at, as an adult now, I can look back and realize that he just wasn't very well cared for. Not because he was like ill-treated, but his cage was like this big by this big, that tall. Which is, don't get me wrong, it's a fairly big cage, but I'm almost certain he never got let out of that. I can't remember any time. Granted, I was only 13. That's probably a pretty good implication of how this pet shop wasn't really above board. This wasn't like the most well kept for fish. Fish? Bird. There you go, mate. Gone. There you go. Out into the big wide world. No. Did you really want me to kill that fish? Wow. Yeah. Looking back now, I can kind of realize that he probably wasn't very well kept for. But the owner didn't mean anything. Like, there wasn't any ill intent. I think he was just a little bit incompetent. And then it went under new management, and I absolutely hated with such a fiery passion the new people that took it, even though they objectively, looking back now, did a better job in terms of the animal safety.
I'm so sad I burned my potato pancake.
I'm so sorry.
Cry BTW who wants some not burned potato pancakes.
No, I'm good, thank you. And yeah, it went under new management. The people were really mean. I didn't really get on with them very well at all. And they made me cry at one point. Granted, I was very young. And I remember coming out because I was getting picked up by my mum. And I kind of got into the car and she was like, why are you crying? And I was like, they just yelled at me for leaving the keys out where the customers are. Obviously, probably a valid reason to be criticized, but I don't think it was a criticism that upset me. I think it was the getting yelled at in like a public space that had made me upset. And she was like, do you want to continue working there? And I was like, I guess not really. She was like, are you certain? Because once I go in, there's no coming back out. Like, there's no undoing it. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to work there anymore. And so she just walked in and went, hello, Owen won't be returning for any shifts anymore. And they went, oh, okay, why is that? And she went, he doesn't enjoy the workspace. And then just left. That was it. And she got back in the car and went, you've quit. My mum was like is such a protector. W mum. This one time I was in a play in which I was a character from World War I, I believe. It was a play called My Boy Jack. And during the... It's about... who's the guy that wrote the Jungle Books? Jungle Book? Who wrote the Jungle Book story? I forget his name. Rudyard Kipling. There you go. So it's John Kipling, his son. And I played him. And we are on the brink of war, England as a country. And I have at one point like a eye exam of which I fail. That's kind of what the whole point of the entire movie stage is. The theater, acting, play. That's the one. It's about. And I'm like, oh, okay. We go to this eye exam situation, and it's a medical exam for the army, so they have to do like a full medical. And part of the comedy of the scene comes from the fact that he is really awkward in the scene. And part of that, this is going to get a little bit risque, but just know that it's all above board, and it was a play that was on, and it was intended for families as well. Like, it wasn't like R-rated or whatever. At one point, they wanted to do the whole gag with the doctor's office of turn your head and cough, please, which if you know, then you know. If you don't need to know. It's fine. It was just it's basically just an inappropriate joke. And they wanted part of the medical exam involved undressing on stage, which was fine, I suppose. But they wanted me to go the whole full Monty, the whole way, with my back to the audience to protect my modesty. Which, you know, is funny looking back at it now, but I was 17 at the time. So, that's not on. And I remember being in the rehearsal for this when they brought this idea forwards, and they went, yeah, this is what's going to be happening. And I texted mum being like, I thought it was normal doctor lingo. It's not, I mean, it was probably once upon a time, but it's not like actually. Actually, it probably is, to be honest. I think it is real doctor lingo, but it's meant to be quite an awkward scenario on purpose. And so, I texted mum being like, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. I don't know if I like this. And she replied, okay. And I was like, okay, I guess she doesn't care. And I left the theater after the rehearsal, and I got in the car in the parking lot, and she was sat and went, just so I fully understand, are they asking you to be naked on stage? And I was like, yeah, they are. And she went, did they say those words? And I went, yeah, they did. And she went, right. And she just got out the car and walked into the theater. And then about 4 minutes later, came back in and closed the door and went, you won't be doing that. And sure enough, I didn't have to do that. I got to wear old period style pantaloons, I think they were, like the white ones that go down to your knees. Apparently she had gone in and tore them to shreds. I think at one point, one of the co-director of the play was like, it's not like anything's going to be, this woman was like, I don't think, nothing's going to be seen. And it's for the good of the era of the play. And mum went, oh, you have kids then, do you? And the woman went, well, no. And mum went, well, right, exactly then. Yeah. So you have absolutely no idea what you're asking him to do. So, you know, she's goated. She's great. Dodged a bullet. Yeah. I did the play. It went really well. Overall, I think the directors just sort of got away with themselves a little bit. At no point did I feel unsafe in the rehearsal. I didn't think that I was ever at risk. But it was just one of those things where it's like, I don't think you guys have fully thought this through, exactly what you're asking of me. Interesting designs going on here. Not sure if I like it or not, but, you know, it's not dreadful. We'll make it look better later. Okay. I forgot about that story, to be honest with you. I completely forgot that existed. Huh. Let's add... I think we should probably do the roof next. Which means we're going to want some more deep slate and some more brick. Need more story times. The issue is I can't really just sort of recall them immediately. They kind of have to come up in conversation. The best way to get more story times is to just chat about stuff. Do you like cheese? Yeah, as much as the next guy, yeah. I'm not crazy for it, but yeah. If you offered me some, I wouldn't say no. Right. Yeah, we talk about random topics on purpose, I feel. I need to sleep. Favorite bug? I like praying mantises, so they do freak me out a little bit. The fact that they evolved to literally have serrated legs is kind of crazy. Yes, Luan. You know that tracks a lot. If that makes sense, it doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm lost. Dragonflies are very cool. And I think that I wish that they could know that they were named after such an... They are so insanely cool that humans decided to call them after a mythical beast. Like, they'll never know, chat, and it pains me that they'll never know. We're going for a sawtooth roof.
Fav bug. Every bug we find as a tester in no matter what SMP/event is our fav bug. Kappa,
Nice.
tell me I'm wrong.
Nice. What is your favorite bug that you ever reported, Sparrow? You might have to... Oh, okay. You might have to think hard for that one. Because I was curious about what you're doing next. Sorry, I was just hopping around a little bit, wasn't I? Right now I'm going to do the roof. Exciting stuff. Yippee. I used to cry over dragonflies. I can understand that they were probably a little bit scary if you didn't like allow like it's a lot, you know? I don't blame you for that. Do you want to know a really cool thing? Well, it depends on how cool, really, I suppose. Woolly worms are very nice. Love a good woolly worm.
Probably a SOT bug, so we had to start playing SOT again. LOL, SMP wise, I'm under NDA, can't say time.
Nice, you passed the chat. Well done, you did it. Are you back? See you later. I missed what the person said was really cool. What was really cool, chat? I love the woolliest worm. Somewhere out there is the woolliest worm. Oh man, I really wish that there was vertical half slabs or vertical slabs. They ate a worm. Oh. Somewhere out there is the woolliest worm and it doesn't know that it's the woolliest worm. How sad is that? I wish I could tell him. He doesn't get praise. No. How do I want this to like line out? I might have this come out by 1, I'll be honest. Because this is already out by 1. So I'm allowed to do that. You're not allowed to tell me I'm not allowed to do that. Dang, any more deep state. Yeah, they're just trying to live their lives, but I feel like it would bring them a little bit of joy if you could quantify. Oh, chat, I had this like... has anyone ever read the... I think it was a Tumblr post on how to properly communicate eldritch horror. Let me see what I mean. Hold on. and a circuit board. Wait, give me a second to describe. Okay, here we are. Madness, Eldritch madness. Okay, Eldritch madness is just the idea or concept in fiction, that usually fantasy fiction, that there is like this otherworldly being, an eldritch being, and it sort of like shows something to you and you go insane, you go mad with it. You guys have all watched, well, most of you probably have all watched me play Dredge. That has a lot of eldritch madness in it, the whole insanity with the eyes thing in the water, that kind of vibe. This is a post from someone on Tumblr, which I really like. People, especially games, get eldritch madness wrong a lot, and it's really such a shame. An ant doesn't start babbling when they see a circuit board. They find it strange. To them, it is a land of strange angles and humming monoliths. They may be scared, but that isn't madness. Madness comes when the ant, for a moment, can see as a human does. It understands those markings are words, symbols with meaning, like a pheromone, but infinitely more complex. It can travel unimaginable distances to lands unlike anything it has seen before. It knows of myrrh, embarrassment, love, concepts unimaginable before this moment, and then it's an ant again. Echoes of things it cannot comprehend swirl around its mind. It cannot make use of this knowledge, but it still remembers it. How is it supposed to... Sorry, hold on. It cannot make use of this knowledge, but it still remembers it. How is it supposed to return to its life? The more the ant saw, the harder it is for it to forget. It needs to see it again, understand again. It'll do anything to show others, to show itself. Nothing else in its tiny world matters. That, to me, I really like that concept of writing. Hardcore Owen, bad ending in my head ever. That's kind of like what I tried to communicate with the Void story. The idea that, like, Hardcore Owen has seen something. You did to me, don't I? Okay, for you. The idea that... oh no, everyone's just sad about the ant. The Pirate's Curse is an example of Eldritch Horror. Sort of, yeah. The corruption is an example of, like, Eldritch Horror. If you got to look into what the corruption could see. Don't worry, chat. The ant isn't real. An ant can't understand a circuit board. Yeah, the corruption was an eldritch horror in a physical sense, but in a mental sense, it didn't quite have the same oomph. Did you ask the ant? No, that's fair enough. I didn't. New Life Owen and the Skulk. Kind of, but New Life Owen... You are on something there. The Skulk is eldritch in nature. But the issue is, with that kind of example, is that Sparrow understood the concepts of what the Skulk was doing. That's what I was done with this theory board. The Skulk... and I had a purpose, and Sparrow was able to kind of define that. The thing about the Void...
see, I name him Tiny. Poor Tiny. How do you think Tiny feels?
Poor ant.
From Olive.
From Olive. That they can vaguely understand a bit, but not fully, and is a truth they discover that they desire to learn more about, but also escape from how they understand. It's a bit like ignorance is bliss. Yeah, like I think the closest I've ever come to it was one time I was in college, and there was a company that I really enjoyed the work of, Raspberry Pi, which make like small credit card sized computers. And there was this thing available for... You know what? I'll save this until the ads are done. I'll save it the ads done. People are telling me that there are ads. No, continue.
Super random question.
Yeah.
Have you ever played to try it become human? Lit asks.
Is that the one where you can be, where there's robots? The one with the robots. I haven't, but I have watched people play through Pivotal Moments. It definitely has come under fire, that game, recently, for being quite ham-fisted in its approach for portrayal of racism or just sort of prejudice in general. That's not to say that it's like a bad game, but I think some people have seen the writing and gone, this doesn't really add up. But the bits that I've seen, Detroit, Become Human, Death fell short, which is a shame because the concept seemed really cool. Oh. Snap. But if you want to enjoy the game, you're welcome to. You know? Would you ever play Oxenfree 2? Is that the one where we like tuned a radio to things? Oh, that we have played it before. I'll be honest, guys, it just didn't really fit right. The writing didn't feel like... I felt like I got punished for letting people talk, which I didn't enjoy. And I don't think the writing is going to get any better in the second one. But if one of you play it and you're like, actually, you really is leagues better than the first, then mayhaps I'll be playing it. You can tell me. It was really difficult to get attached to the characters when they were all quite inherently unlikable. Yeah, it's like I don't get it. The things that I'm doing don't feel like they result in the things that I want them to. I have 2 hours. Thank you. Good catch. Oh, well, we got enough anyway. But thank you for pointing that out. Oopsie. Oh, that was a creeper. Hello. Where? There you are. You came from up there, didn't you? There we go. Ah, I'm not going to forget about you, little guy. Oh, almost missed. There we go. Okay. Yeah, what was I saying? What was the story that I was saying that I then stopped saying? What? Give me the first few words of it. Uni, brother. No. The bit before that. Unlikable characters. Oxenfree. Before that. Before the ads. See that, Olive? Eldritch. Madness. Yes, the closest I've come to it. Because obviously it's not real. But like, I worked for a company called Raspberry Pi. Well, I applied for a course to work for Raspberry Pi in my first year of college, I think. And I got there and I had a day with them, basically where they're based, which is in Cambridge. And it was really, really cool. And I got to meet like-minded people who also enjoyed working in tech and were really charismatic. And they bought us all food and they talked about how great the company was and generally got us like started on the projects that we'd be working on. And it was like this really lofty, fun weekend. And then I came back and on Monday morning, I had to go back into college. And I remember just like, my maths teacher was asking why I looked so glum. And I was like, what's the point? Like, none of this is as exciting as working for the company. And he was like, well, yeah, but if you get good grades at A levels, then you can go work for them again if you've got like experience with them. And I'm like, yeah, but I just want to go back to working in the offices that they were working in and just like being in the space that they were in. And like all of this just feels so grey and dreary in comparison. Which is so defeatist of me. And looking back, I'm like, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, put it together, you're fine. That's the closest I could possibly come to saying, like, what does it feel like to have a glimpse of something and then get it, like, taken away from you? And now you're a content creator. Yeah. I need this and this. What's your favorite burrito? What? Huh. Do-do-do-do. Favorite Minecraft block? Cow site, probably. I think I've mentioned before. Random conversation topic. Say, Owen, have you ever been a scenario when using a slingshot next to a monkey? That's crazy that you point that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. What would that be? 17, that's 16, 15, 8. Super long ago. Mayhaps I've told that. That would be 17. You're not wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that maybe 2 sawtoothed? I feel like sawtooths shouldn't be that. Might try throwing some slabs in there and seeing how it works. Too toothy. For a bit, you better not be a spectate world screen when I get back. I'll try my darndest. Imagine if it happened just there and I like crashed into something. I didn't even make it up to the top. Harsh landing. I actually didn't mean to do that. I just want to clarify. Anyway, I should probably get going, guys. Okay, and then if I do like one of these, I feel like that might be nice. So like stair. Actually, let me try this. Over a screenshot. Not a good idea. That's just going to be the same again. Okay, so then we go 2, 1. That's it. 2, 1. That's not sawtoothy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Needs more tooth. Okay, I've got it. Hold on, I've got it. I've got the perfect thought. Do I? Actually, maybe not. Never mind, scratch that. I was too confident. If I do this and then go up 1, and then another one there, and then up 1, and then a stair. No, hang on. Hang on. He's cooking something up here. Followed by a stair like that. That could work. So from there, stair, block, double block, stair. Boop. Boop. 1 second, chat. Okay, cool. Nice. Boop. Prolonged agony. I think that's a good sawtooth. I think I got it, chat. Took me a sec. So if I take this one and replace it with these, maybe like this. Is this the middle? I need to count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I would need 8 in order to go. Are you looking at a reference? No. I was just double checking something for the moderators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It needs to be up a little bit more. Although that being said, Luan has drawn a very nice reference of what this could look like, and that is influencing me a lot in my build style right now. This needs to be a stair. Just got weird deja vu. That's odd. Okay, let's try that. Okay, and then do that. You okay, Joe? What's up? We hit that part of the stream where everyone collectively, we hit the moment. It's been a while since we've hit the moment. I see what you're doing. I'm glad it clicked because I wasn't entirely sure myself, I'll be totally honest with you. Has it switched? The switch happened. Every stream there is the moment, which is when collectively the vibe changes for both me and the stream, and it becomes less about quipping and everybody's talking and everyone is making jokes and there's a lot of digs and strays being thrown around and there's story and there's improv bits, and it turns into this like collective, people are doing what they're doing away from screen in a different tab, and I'm getting involved in the build a little bit more, so I'm like starting to focus a little and getting a little less talkative, that kind of vibe. Yeah, basically more chill. It's not a good or bad thing, it's just a thing that exists, and the moment happens. You are my main tab open. Sometimes it doesn't happen for some people at all. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, bop, beep. Do you see the factory design now? There's a shape come to life in your eyes, chat? Yes? Cool. Neato. I think I might try some of... Let's try this on this side here. Don't get this bit wrong, otherwise you'll fall into the lava. Took a little bit of tinkering with the stairs, but I think we got it in the end. Let's go swimming. I'm okay, thanks. I'm actually all right. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay if I fall in. It wouldn't even be that bad, to be honest. I was about to jump in to demonstrate, and then I was like, I won't. Can you not do that again? I need to get down. It's fine. Up. Wait, why did I fall down? I need to... I know I said I know you just asked me not to do that again, but I actually kind of need to. There might be a solution here. There we go. I fixed it. There we go. And this goes here. And then we go double up. And then a single, but I am out. Boo. The streamer. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He falls next to lava. I need to get some deep slate, which I think is in this chest. Let's grab some of this, turn it into polished, turn some of those into slabs, and some of those into stairs. Sleep the night away. I just naturally switch. Yeah, it's fair. It happens usually around the 2-hour mark. I think it also, in large part, is due to me and the way that I sort of just like tunnel vision in eventually in on projects. Because like a part of me becomes aware that if I actually want to get something done this stream, I need to start building. And I can't just hop around telling stories about parrots. Okay. That looks good. Okay, now we can connect these up. In fact, I might even turn that into a stair. Will the roof also of that also be sawtooth? Yeah, I think so. Or I might have it end up being the other type of roof where it's a roof in a roof kind of vibe. Cool, this is looking sick. Very happy with this so far. You don't need to say stories about your parents. Roofs and roofs are always good. Roof in roof is good. I need to just go to the loo real quick. I'll be back in a sec. Hello. How are you doing? What have we been chatting about? Okay, I think I would like to have some dark oak as the main detailing of this. Just details in your room. Sorry, I should have changed screens so you guys could have seen the whole room. That would have been nice of you, I feel. Yes, some pirate posters. They are my pirate posters. I'm very, very pleased with them. I think we're going to need some more dark oak. I just want to add more than that. There you are. More room for conversation. Nice. Good. Solid. Solid work, everyone. We can pack it up. Doop, doop, doop. In your orange tinted room. It's a good complementary color. There we go. Good stuff. Give me 2 names for a book that might. I can't come up with any. Oh goodness. I wouldn't even know where to begin. There you go. Chat can help you out though. Names are definitely not my forte. They're probably what I'm worst at, I'll be honest. The amount of times I've been DMing a D&D campaign and someone's gone, "Oh yeah, what's your name?" And I go, Stinford. And they go, "What?" And I go, in Stinford. And they go, "Nice to meet you in Stinford." I'm like, "Yep." Just a normal name from where I'm from. And they go, "Oh yeah, that reminds me, where are we right now? What's the region that we're in called?" "Oh, we're in Oakenstaden." And they go, "What? Oakenstaden?" And then they go, "No, little German boy, don't go to the..." Okay, how do you spell that? Oh yeah, no, I would not. Oh dear, I'm dreadful. If I ever DM a campaign, I'm gonna need to remind myself to have a list of names I can just dip into. Austin Furton? Or go for the classic one, Oakhurst. We're in Oakhurst. No matter where you are, you're in Oakhurst. I missed a piece of wood? Quite possibly. Oakhurst is a solid, any kind of town name. Most of your characters' names are Owen. Nice. Clever. All roads lead to France. Or Ostenfeld. One of the two. Depends on which way you're walking on the road. Boop. I think we can do that. There we go. Whee. Oh, no, no, no. Make it, make it, make it. Oh, that was close. Oh, wait. I'm going to need half slabs as well. Oopsie. Oh, chucked some there. Oh, chucked some more there. What do I not need here? I don't need those success. Yes, I'm very excited for you guys to play my new mini game that I've made. I think I want to make a trailer for it. I'm so proud of it. How's progress going? It's going. We're getting there. Will the wooden roof be close to the lava? That's a good point. Let's find out. Why you have 27 crafting tables? You may not. Sorry, we don't answer that question here. Or more specifically, you may ask, but I won't answer. Is the minigame going to be open Juice Cafe as well? Like even non-patrons? We'll probably have a session where non-patrons can play. Is that close enough? Is that going to burn? Nah, it won't. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Trust. Alright. Yeah, we just basically have to find out the hard way. Boop, boop, boop. When I got was pal mini games. Yippee! Yeah, we will probably play it once. But if you want to play it more, you'll have to be a Patreon member, and Patreon members will get to play it first. More importantly, I probably need more slabs than that, if I'm honest. We probably won't finish.
We don't talk about crafting tables. No, no, no. We don't talk about crafting tables. Imagine this in We Don't Talk About Bruno lyrics tie.
Tie. It's fine, chat. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh, that's careful now. I think I want this to be full blocks. Up, up. Boo, boo. What happened to your Bruno fit? I've never had a Bruno fit. What do you mean? Oh. You mean the bloomin'... I grew out of it because everyone said I look like Bruno. I thought it was a nice fit, but people weren't as complimentary about it. The hairstyle also probably didn't help as well. Oopsie daisy. That feels like so long ago. Was that the first? Was that the first Tubathon or the second Tubathon? That was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, the first. Wow, 2 years ago. That's crazy. What a different time it was back then. Even Bex looked completely different. Our styles have changed so much. It's kind of wild. Stream and I went, what an odd guy, and then watch. Thanks, man. Auto got to release own types of building another farm and chat watching, but in the end, it's a farm to automate crafting tables. Yeah. Are you doing one this year? I am indeed. Come June time. Yeah, it's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I want to try... Well, first I want to fly away and see how this looks. When I add detailing in, I think that will be good. I also think it needs a small smidge of deep slate here, running along the middle here. Looks good? Yeah, I think it looks okay. I think it's okay. We can definitely do some things that will make it look better. I also think I'm going to try something that I might not like, but we'll see. Into the fire they go. They do be going. has to be on very specific ones. For example, can it be on this one? It can be on this one.
Still remember when I first watched your stream about a year ago, you said to Abolish that one day they would drift away from the channel and then find you again. Abolish said that wouldn't happen, but funny thing is that it happened to me.
What a plot twist that was. You think spruce instead? Let me try it out. Spruce does go quite well with dark oak, doesn't it? I'm wanting to give more of like a worn out feel. What's your favorite number? Oh, my favorite number is torches. Accidentally made a mob farm. Yes, I suppose that did happen, didn't it? I'm so mad that I can't use my spruce. I'm gonna try it one more time. No, it's just gonna be a waste. No, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it might match too much. That's a good point. It might be too much. Because it's kind of meant to be a bit blocky. It's meant to be a bit patchy. And if it matches too much, then it defeats the purpose. Don't worry, I'm not going too far away from the farm. I'm just going over here. Right. We're going to try that and see what happens. What's this? Oh no, it does look. The saplings do get washed away by this and it does go here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, your channel points. I forgot about that. Oops. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, that's a big red building. Can't wait to add some detail to split it up a little bit so it's not just a big red building. Spruce saplings don't work as much as we want them to. We are going to try out properly now. They should work because they're just one tool things. But we will see. I'm going to put in a stack. Nope. Not entirely sure why, but never mind, oh well. We'll do it the long way. To a certain block. I can't change the farm, I don't think. I thought the farm tutorial said that it could have spruce. But I must be thinking birch, oak, jungle. I think that's it. Why did I hear explosions? It's a farm for... It blows up the spruce. Alright, let's see if that fits or not. Or more specifically, doesn't fit. I think it's going to mesh too well, if I'm real with you. Actually, I don't hate that. I wish you could get like spruce bark stairs. That would be nice. We could have both. I'm just trying to give little bits of different stuff going on. So it's not just also samey. Whoops daisy. Oh my gosh, if you got it every time you stripped it, that would be kind of frustrating. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. I don't know why there isn't any of those. I feel like they work quite well. Hey Noodles, how's it going? Crazy that dark oak looks less like the wood variant than spruce does. It's an odd thing that they chose to do, I guess. Is this build pre-super smelter? Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. I think we want to get to work on the next roof and then we'll call it for today once we've added those two in. Cool. I think that works. I like what we've done so far. Get the spruce. Add no block, but only from him is there are no variants for stairs or slabs. They have sad crying obsidian, but no custom stairs. That is frustrating. You're right. I don't know why they would do that. Feels like a very simple addition that is with quite a large oversight. So this one is just gonna be using hello chicken. I am adding glass to the sides of the yes. You've got that exactly right. Like other sawtooth things. So I suppose I could do that next, but I'm just gonna...
chat.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna head out.
See you later.
Thank you for streaming today, Owen.
Of course.
Hope the rest of stream and your day goes well.
Thank you.
And since you guys suggested it, be safe, be kind, be cool.
Did we...
From Joe.
Did we suggest that? Thanks very much, Joe. See you later. Bye. There we go. Sparrow did? I see. I'm with you now. I don't think I need to hide that bit. Yeah, no, I don't need to. Although you'll be able to see it from the inside, so I think I will. 1 into the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 into the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, which then perfectly lines up with that. Wow. Teaser says, from Joe, I cry a single tear. Oh no, that's not good. Boop, 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 boop. It is iconic. You really managed to get a bit for yourself, which is tricky to do organically.
BTW, since you're here, Owen, can I request you call me Lit or Nugget, please? Lithuni sounds so odd.
I will try.
No pressure, Toe.
So,
I can understand if you go no, I will not.
So Lith, or is that because text-to-speech says it differently than what I think you probably intend for it to sound like? I will try Lith. Boop. Too spiky. Too spiky. No thanks, too spiky. No, oh no thank you, I'm quite full. I've eaten enough spice today, thank you. Right, let's try a... variant of the roof that we have above us. And by variant, I mean literally the exact same. No, not that. It goes Nini time first. Sorry, chat, I'm just thinking. I might try something quite dynamic here, but it might go wrong. But, you know, it's okay to experiment. Because I was too focused on having fun pressing silly buttons, that is sad. Stair, stair, slab, 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 stair. So it's like this little zigzag situation going on. So this would be one of these, followed by one of these, followed by this, and then a stair. Gotcha. And I accidentally do something. That's why I feel like they should make it so you have to hold the button in. I like when games that like skipping something has to be a very deliberate choice. Can't just happen accidentally. I forget what they're called. No, me too. I like that as well. I think they're called R3 and L3. Okay, so I like that arc. Me too. Thank you, Felix. I like that too. I want the roof to actually have like a almost an upwards arc to it. So it starts like this. How many blocks have we got to play with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means if we do risings of 4, so if I shave this off, actually, I don't know why I shaved that off. I need to put that back. We put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would just press it and then not have it when I need it. I mean, like in pressing those, it's like you have a big ability that makes it takes ages to recharge by pressing those. Ah, dear. Okay. Yes, when I worked for Nox Crew, Robert, I had to get... I think I no longer have it. Yeah, I don't have it in my desk anymore. Oh, yes, I do. I had to buy one of this. In Bedrock Minecraft, when you want to make a trailer for a company, you want to use panning shots, like cinematic mode. In Java, of course, because they know basic things that people want, you have this. Hold on. Controls, keybinds. I believe it's in MISC. Toggle cinematic camera. Smooth, buttery smooth. Very helpful if you're wanting to go from here and you want like a shot of something behind you and you go like that. Lovely. Glidey. You can't do that in Bedrock. Nox Crew maps are made in Bedrock, so I had to order myself one of these. And get really good at using it. The advantage of one of these things is that if you are using, if you want really, really fine control, and this actually changed the game for me in a big way, this guy right here is longer, which means you can get when I tell you that is more than you need. Like the difference between I would set my sensitivity to 2% and I would start moving it like left, right? And it would go, which is not, that's too fast. What you want is this. To get something like this, you need like that much. Even still, what I'm doing is probably too much. So you had to get real good at using this type of controller if you wanted to work for the company. This was their suggestion. They were basically like, you need to buy one of these. Like, you can't use... What do you mean you're using an Xbox 360 controller? No. Go buy one of those. Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun working with them. I got to learn a lot. I'm actually going to unbind that because it can get you killed in hardcore. Accidentally pressing period when you're trying to control something fine and then you like can't look away from the creeper because it's whitelist we need. True. Very true. So, do you see what I'm doing with this? Which means I think what I want to do, and this is going to be crazy, but I think I want to move this up a half slab. That's technically not a half slab moved up. But we're going to try it out. In fact, how would you even... Better for me to build from this way outwards, I think. That would be safer. I'd get a better understanding of where it needs to end up. Roof colon. Okay, grab this. Him with this. Up, up. No 3. Just roof colon. No 3. Right. So, this goes down a half slab from here. So, it would go like this. It's then jutting out by another half slab. It's then got a stair attached to it. That's going to be a little bit trickier because we're working in a half slab variant now. So what I might do is change this slightly to become a stair faster so that this stair doesn't look... it needs to be a half slab there. He's cooking. He's certainly doing something. I kind of made that work. Oh, wait. If I... I do think it needs to be that. Okay, that's the new roof design. Only use stone, andesite, granite, or spruce or cherry like nothing else. That's fair if it's what you feel comfortable in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's definitely not going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's lifted off the wall as well? Yes. The wall itself will actually rise up with it. But for the time being, it is lifted up off the wall. So this is a too high on the other side. I need to build this in tandem with myself. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove these. I just think this will add a little bit of British quirkiness to it. the thing about British architecture is that it certainly has lasted, but not without consequence. There's a lot of buildings that if you go into, especially old ones, or more so the older ones, we're talking like Tudor Victorian style length of time, in which the floors just aren't even. Everything's like this. And the roofs, I don't know how they've managed to mangle the roof shackling in such a way that it's like basically doing a loop-de-loop in places. Very odd. Looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. Very strange. Let me try and... Strange British roofs. Trying to find a good example. Oh, here we go. This is ideal. What would you call the type of roof that has the red clay things? What are these called? Tiles? Tiled roofs? British red brick tiled roofs? Plain red clay roof tiles. Tiles, shingles, thank you. British roof shingles, old. Yeah, but like really old. Really, really, really old. Okay, the best I can get you is this. Okay, in fact, let me give you 2 examples. You have new, clean, straight. No warping or anything. And then you have this. What's going on there? How is that even happening? You see what I mean? Yeah, you get it now. You see it and you're like, wait, what is going on there? How is it like slumped? That's what I'm trying to go for. This concept. I mean, like, look at the corners here. If I just hide my face cam real quick. What is going on with this corner over here? Like, it's connected, but it isn't. And then it like goes up for some reason. And then like this sort of feels like it's running parallel to it, but also not really. Like it's going along this way and then going down there. Very odd. Very strange. That's what we're trying to emulate.
That roof is so me.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I've gone too far. Okay, beep, boop, pop. Oh, Bagheera's yelling. I can hear Bagheera yelling. That's when you skin inside yourself. Let me remove this one. So this is gonna, I'll go take care of Bagheera in a sec. We go 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's a stair. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's a half slab and nothing else, followed by another half slab down, but this one's doubled up. So it's a half slab downwards, and then a double half slab. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I keep running out. There we go, that should do it. Do you have to be skilled at Minecraft to win? Not really in the slightest, no. I don't think so. I wouldn't say so, at least. It's not PvP focused. It's not parkour focused. It's not movement based. That's half slab. And we'll do a stair, I believe that is, and then a slab. Can a track player win? Honestly, kinda, yeah. It's got enough randomness to it that I feel like they could. I need to put a stairway. Why is this not working? Have I made a mistake? Yeah, I have. How have I done that? Hang on. Oh. No. What? 1 second. Okay. So I have slab, stair, slab, slab, stair. Oh, and it covers up half of it. I see. There it is. Got it. And then it's a half slab down, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, almost there. We just want to find a way to connect this one. But we can actually reuse this design here for this one, because it's now gone up a full block, and so it's the same as the one prior to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, followed by another slab down. I think this one is covered. Or they're both covered. Noted. This one is covered by a stair, I believe. One, 2, 3. Hang on. Move that. Same with this one. Add some on the bottom of this. Followed by another slab. And then I believe it's an upside down stair. Slab, slab, upside down stair. That's going to be a little bit trickier than I would want it to be, but I'll give it a go anyway. Yippee, sad British roof. Yippee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the other side. What's going on here? This one's missing one. Hiya, hey Shiny Glitter, how's it going? Okay, this is going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm out. Oh, never mind, I'm not. Good. I just took it in the night. I gave no explanation. I came and plucked it from amongst its friends. And they did nothing to stop me. Stair slab. Hi, hey, how's it going? 1, 2, 3. Might leave. Hold on my mind. All right. Enjoy your thinking time. Let's go for one of these. Yeah, good. Bump. On Monday start normally, or will you start early or something? Just start normally. Hi, hey, how's it going, Sora? How you doing? Thanks for checking out the stream. Where are we going from here? We want... It's mirrored, I want to say. Is it mirrored? Yeah, it is. And then it's a full block, but like moved up 0.5. So that's here. No, 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 no. There. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a silly roof. This should hopefully help with communicating quirkiness. Oh, whoopsie. That's not correct. 1, 2. Another ad. Wow, it's been an hour already. Time flies. Boop, boop. Quirkiness. Yippee. Thank you, ad watchers. You can't hear me, but thanks for your service. Slab, stair, and then a final stair. We're almost there, chat. Hold it together. We got this. Slab, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slab, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stair underneath the slabs. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You're still here? Yeah, we're just finishing up this bit of the roof. We're trying to get sad British roof. It's proving troublesome. The roof does not wish to be sad. It is full of merry and myrrh. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Tis a jolly fellow, but we shall beat it out of him. Okay, the idea being is that this should hopefully have added a little bit of je ne sais quoi. But in English, je ne sais quoi. And you know what? I think it has. I think it stopped it from... Yeah, look at that. Come on. That's better than just like a... You know, you don't want to... Boring. Bad. Ugh. I like this tiny little roof detail we got going on here. Very nice. Right, real quick. I'm going to let Bagheera out. We're going to stream for another, like, I think 20 minutes. And then we'll call it there. So let's see what I can get done. It does complement the water wheel. You're right. I'm going to pause properly because I don't trust that pause screen. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, look for Brumbo chat. Bagheera's so odd. I think his previous owners must have like left him outside for long periods of time because he refuses to pee unless I'm watching him. It's like the opposite of peeing anxiety, where he's like, he'll like go to pee and then stop and look and be like, okay, okay, you know, he's watching me, good, okay, and then he'll like start to pee and be like, he's still there, okay, good. I have to stand at the door and be like, yeah, man, if I like let him out and close the door and go do something else, he'll be like, no, I'm not peeing. I refuse. I'm not doing this. I have to like stand and be like, I'm observing. I'm watching. Yep. Good job. Come in. So odd. He's still a little bit anxious, but that's just his general anxiety anyway, you know, relatable. So, but he's pretty good. If she turned around and sees me, I'll never hear the end of it. Let us add a little bit of glass here, I think. Where should the glass... I think I might end up putting another deep slate slab. Oh, it's weird being over the lava. I might start doing this in order to get the look of glass that I'm looking for. Yeah. Has charmed me. Oh, thanks, Luann. I appreciate it. Oh, hello there. Hello, Socks. How you doing, buddy? I wish you could feed them. Can you feed them? What do you feed them? Buckets of lava. Glass or glass panes? We'll try both. I was going to go for glass full blocks. I'm actually a bit of a... I like a bit of flat design, I'll be honest. But we'll try some panes as well. Mushrooms? Oh, of course. Warped mushrooms. They like to crump you. Hi, Bobby. Here you go, Bobby. Here you go, take it. I believe I have some glass panes in here. No. Okay. I'll take some black stained glass panes just to try. And then we will grab some of these guys as well. We love Bobby. Cool. Weed, pretty big, isn't it? My goodness me. Okay. Can you hold a birthday celebration on her birthday? Yes, if you remind me when her birthday is. I like us standing out. Thanks, May. I appreciate that. Oh, of course it is. Yes. That Bobby's a party animal. What do we think? I'm gonna try with paint. I'm gonna try with normal anyway, just to see. I don't think we need stained glass, but I will give it a go. I think that would make it too dark. This is a chill playlist? Yeah, I think so, right? I might add it to my normal rotations. It's very good for when I need music. This particular playlist is good for when I need music that doesn't like draw attention to itself. The smoke from the lava? What about it? It would look dirty? Oh, you know what? You've got me there. You know I'm a sucker for that. That's not fair. You mustn't do that. Yeah, Luan, we gave it a go. I liked it. I've been struck. You really are, Jester. Oh, oh, my heart. Odds on we put a bit of grey in there. That thump was so loud. I got a hollow chest. Come in. Yeah, like light grey glass is what I was thinking. It's just like that. Yeah. Yeah, zero heart, no soul, no lungs. I'm just an empty shell of a human. The dead streamer. I need some colors like this. Through sound like a door. Let's try grey stained glass just to see what it does. That song is Artificial Heart. I don't know that one. I would tell you, chat, but then...
No heart, no soul, no lungs. Just silly, goofy, and stream.
Yeah. They tried to operate on me once, but all there was party poppers and silly string. Okay. I've been lurking. Hello? Look out for Bumbo. That was a joke. Hold on, bear with me now. Gone. A floating 8. Whoa, it's gone, chat. Is there something here? Oh, surprise! Do you gradient the glass from the outside to the inside to give off shadow vibes? I was gonna like, as if the
Owen slash
accumulation of dirt was over
slash
here.
The Muffin Man.
I do know. Pathogen moment. Don't you mention that to me. Bring a tears to my eyes. I do know the Muffin Man. The one on Drury Lane. Pathogen moment. It's from the data pack that we made. So originally, these windows. Why would you hate me for remembering your work? It left a lasting impression. Ah, it's taken from me too soon. So yeah, it's like dirty over here because that's where the lava is. That's where all the soot and stuff is coming up. Let me fly away and see. Yeah, I think that works fine, you know. It's going to be here as well. It's going to be in this corner right here. So let's give it a go. Huge ups. Huge ups. Would glass be better than white glass? You're doing so well. I think... Thank you, Luan. I could try clear glass, but I think that the gradient would be thrown off by it. Thanks, Luan. Okay, so the soot would probably come out to about here. And it would be down. It's not going to be in a perfect circle. That's make me vomit. Oh dear, oh my. Do not touch it. Oh, there we go. Then that's the answer there. I need to try it now just to see. I'm one for trying out new ideas. I want to humor the suggestion, and I will. I don't want Abolish to be put off and not suggest things anymore, because Abolish has good ideas. This one shouldn't be here. He was, in fact, put off. Okay. You could just put, like put deep slate walls in the middle of all the glass. Oh, as like a connecting thing. I don't hate that idea, actually. I might do that with this big one because it's so big that you'd kind of want supporting beams for it. Getting a pane of glass this big is pretty unlikely in a factory setting. That would be asking for an accident. Okay, let's get some dark gray. So I can get some dark gray here. They do connect. It'll look very without a pillar. I think you're right.
Owen, did you know it's National Rubber Ducky Day?
Come again? Wow, that's crazy. I did not, and now I guess I do. And no one told me? Guys, come on! I need light gray. For you, spiked Bev. These have got to connect. They just gotta. Okay, let's grab this. Grab 2 of these. I feel like I've missed out now on Rubber Ducky Day. What a travesty. There we go. Give it a slightly different shape in that way. And then it's just white glass for the rest of this. Obviously, I'll add the pillar in, but I'm going to do that after I've done the rest of this. I need more glass panes. You know what? Fair play to the developers. They have made... Getting glass early game is actually quite difficult, but the ability to be able to turn just 6 of these into 16. That's pretty sick. I like that a lot. It's good. You can get so many panes for one bit of glass. Clear glass blocks. I don't know about that. I just call it a hunch. I don't think. We say they don't have trapdoors. Honestly, true. I wouldn't suggest it. Hey, listen, you suggested panes, and we're using panes, aren't we? You're not doing blocks. And it's good that we're using panes because they're going to work so well with the walls that we add in a little bit. As suggested by J-Lad, I think. I hope it was J-Lad, otherwise this is about to get really awkward. It was J-Lad, for sure. Wow, isn't it so nice that we can all come together and share our ideas? Oh, that looks cool. I'm really pleased with that, actually. I'm going to fly away and see how it looks. Oh, bro, that looks sick. Looks like that bit got dirty. Nice. And let's see how it looks just with clear glass. I know how we all feel about clear glass, but let's just see. This world is really all of chat's ideas. No, it really is. No, you're right. I don't know. No, I don't know. I mean, chat, I'm so sorry for suggesting that one. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I suggested that, but that was my fault. I'm sorry. Right. I want one of these. And then I can only get 6. That's so sad. The end project, which made you go back in the end and reconsider most of it. Really? What did you do? Bit more deep slate, please. I'll just take my leave. Cool. Smoky windows. I like my credit. You did suggest the smoky windows. This is true. I've got what it was exactly. Oh, it can't have been that important to you then. Goodness me, you forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh no, the middle is an even number. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What's the problem?
Go.
It's an
By
even
Owen by
number.
chat.
See you later, bye.
Thanks for making me smile.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means if we want to have a pillar, it's going to have to be a 2 wide pillar right in the middle. And then it's an odd number on the way up. So then it would be a thin bar going across the middle. And by that point, so much of this is overtaking. Or make 2 pillars, making 3 sheets of glass. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White, light grey. I need to just remember in case I change my mind. That's the closest we'll ever get to having a vertical half slab, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White, light grey, dark grey, black. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think that works. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Is that right? Can that happen? Did I do... No, you can't. Chat. I'm going to have to move this one over by 1. Because it's 4 on the left. Yeah, middle will have to be... I'll try it out. Okay, memory time. Black, black, dark grey. No, black, 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 I want to say. Yeah. Dark grey. Light grey. 2 white. No, 2 light grey and 1 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a white, white, light grey, dark grey, black, black. Okay, let's quickly sleep. Yo, how's it going, Rain Droop? Time to extend the build out by 1? No, thank you. I would bother. Oh, I could never. Poll time. There you go. Bars. Okay. Looks like a 1-4 split. I appreciate those that are saying that they don't like it. I hear you. I understand why. The big pain is quite like grand, but you have been outvoted. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying, can you add a line through the middle? I just think that's going to separate it too much. I feel like then there's barely any window. You mean one right here in the middle? May we try? Okay, hold on. Black, 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 dark, dark, light, 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 white. Yeah, if we do this too much, we'll lose the smokiness, which is what I liked most about it in the first place. But I'm willing to try it. As I said, I am a trier of ideas. So the middle one, that white glass on the left feels misplaced. Well, it didn't when the gradient was there, but also misplaced if you were placing it deliberately, but smoke doesn't have any kind of choice in where it goes. It wouldn't like actively try to spread out evenly. It would just go wherever it ended up going. The diagonal gradient, right? But the most left has more. No, because it would start from the top left and work its way downwards. The randomness is what causes it to feel organic. I think we've lost the gradient.
Owen, quick question. Can you give me an Owen character to draw? For example, Maze Owen or Ghost Owen.
Maze or Ghost Owen. Ghost Owen is fine. If you don't want to do Sparrow, then Ghost Owen works fine. Although actually, maybe I don't hate that. Maybe it's growing on me a little. I'm gonna throw another poll up. Bar in horizontal middle or no? Wait. In case you want to replace. Thank you. No bar, keep bar. That does feel very factory, you're right. Like that looks like the most like a factory that I've seen so far. That is a classic. You know what? Yeah, we can just end the poll. Yeah, if I look up any factory, but after having looked at so many of those reference images, it does have those like 6 grid things. I'm going to leave this one like this. I'm leaving that. Okay. One last thing I want to do before we call it there is add in the side panels of brick. Grab ourselves our gradient, or like our granite and stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just a small a detail that we know exists. And you know what? That's enough. Okay, touchdown here. Hey, Owen, hey. Yeah, what's up? May I request something? Okay, but do it quick, because I'm about to build. A large pillar at some point? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of it at some point. So I actually built this. Oh, we have a problem. I built this 1 over because I wanted to have the brick be behind the stairs. But now they're going to touch the windows. So you would think, okay, which makes sense is why that's happening, because I didn't move that in. So you'd move the deep slate in 1, but then it's 4, 4, 5. But that's fine because we can just have 4, 4, 5 and 5 in the middle. That's what we're going to have to do. I've decided. Grab some of this, turn this into... Can we put the brick first? It doesn't matter either way. We dug 2 and filled 1 as far as my WOD watch. I think we filled it up as far as I can remember. So it goes so many times. It's okay. It's alright. I'll be fine. But thank you for your concern. Okay, we put 1 there. And then this would also have 1 here. Okay, I now need to really, really remember what the gradient was, because this is going to be moved over by 1. I can keep that there. I think it went black, black, dark grey. I can kind of infer from the pattern all around it. No, it's fine. I can figure it out. It's fine. Light grey and then white. Yeah, fine. So that's going to be 5 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one here, white, 2 light greys. But left is 1? How do you mean? Left is 1? You mean this one here? It will be fine, because that's like buried into the building. It's not part of the outline. Okay, let's quickly just fly away and see how that gradient looks. I actually kind of prefer that. I like having 4, 4 and then the big one in the middle rather than big ones on the side and a little one in the middle. Yeah, that's cool. And then here should be breezy. So thanks. Yeah, I'm pleased with it so far. Excited to finish it off on Monday. I got a little unsure of it the closer we got to finishing it, because until we had the roof, it was just this big red square, which was unnerving me a little, if I'm honest. But we got there. Nice. There we go. That's the kind of vibe I was going for. you can start seeing it's like coming together now. This bit down here, and then this little triangle guy over here. When we add in some greenery and some windows, we're gonna do like window here, window here, window here. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 2 there, 1 there. Do something up here. We'll have like a little balcony bit here, maybe. Like if I bring this out like a semicircle, I think that might be nice. Have like a sort of deep slate wall here that guides the water in. I really like, without making it in creative first, I do a lot of reference guide gets me to where I need to be. Do you want to see what it looked like originally? There's a block missing in the wall you just made. Is there? Where? Oh, there is. Good spot. By Joe. Okay. I'll show you real quick. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to go too techie, too copper age. It needed to be like, I needed to step back. I was trying to do like these sort of same kind of like factory, but with a circular design. Like this concept of smaller, bigger with these sort of sawtooth things. And like, there's a place for it. I was gonna try and mess with super smelter. That's more super smelter. Yeah, it's definitely like future tech. I was gonna do this as well. Oh, not that. No, not that either. Have this kind of like going all the way up. But in the end, yeah, that would have been a lot of observers. In the end, I think I like the feeling that we went with, which is older style. Should say that for something else. I definitely will. This sort of smoky vibe. We're going to repeat this roof design up here so that we get them both. Lovely, yeah. Good stuff. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a lot of good fun. Let's see who we're going to raid into. Let's raid into... Let's raid into Ollie. Hikey hate me. Hikey hate me. You'll see me on Monday. I am now going to go and enjoy my favorite type of sandwich. Cheese and onion. That's right. It's my favorite one all along. I tricked you all. You all thought that I was just saying it because I didn't like it. I didn't want you to have it all. But I'm going to have all of them now. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Ha 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 ha.